So we're going to quickly walk you through the iPhone getting started, and in the getting started version it's maybe a little bit more lengthy because we're going to actually take you through the settings of verifying that your location services is turned on for the web browser, and then we're going to show you how to save it to your desktop and then just do your basic clock in and clock out with your labor levels. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to your settings button here. And once in your settings button, you're going to look for privacy. And once in privacy, then you'll see location services. Okay, you want to make sure that location services is turned on green here. And then you want to look for your web browser. So some of you may be using Google. If that's the case, then you'll select Google from the list. But we are using Safari. So we're going to look for Safari. Okay, so Safari websites is right here. So we're going to click on that and then make sure that it's set to while using the app. And it is. If you have never checked, then it will not let you clock in. It does not constantly track your location. Only when you do your punch is when it's tracking, when it's using your data here. Okay. So now that we verified that, we're actually going to go to the web browser. And you'll want to copy and paste the link here, and then go ahead, when you get it pasted, then you'll hit your go button and it'll bring up Vista Time. And then we want you to go ahead and log in. So your client ID is always going to be Davico. And then payroll will send you your login ID and your password. So I'm going to quickly type this in. I'm going to remove it for privacy purposes. Okay, and that's how it looks when you type that in. And then we'll go ahead and save it to your desktop really quick because we want you to be able to access it really quickly. So the button here that has the little square with the arrow coming from the top, click on that for me. And then you'll see a couple of options. So scroll across till you see add to home screen. So when you see that, that's the button that we want to choose right there because that's going to create you a similar app icon, even though it's a web browser. And I like to personalize mine to Davico. So we're going to type that in and then click add. And see, now it's going to be here on your desktop. So each time you get ready to clock in, just simply click on it. You don't have to go back through the whole website. So once again, we'll just put in our login info. Let me take that back. Okay. Then it's going to pop up and ask us, would you like to use your current location? You must say okay. Okay. And saving your password or not is up to you. So I'm just going to do not now. And then you'll see these options on your screen. So we're just going to select the punch in. So you have clock in and clock out here. And then you have your begin meal and end meal. Please remember that 1 hour auto lunch will deduct if you do not clock in and out for your meal breaks. So be sure if you're taking less than 1 hour, then you are using the begin meal and end meal options. Otherwise, it will auto deduct you for the 1 hour lunch. Okay, so when you select the clock in option, your label levels that you are assigned to will appear. So in the drop down box here, these are the options that we have. Okay, so we're going to just pick us one here. And now it's going to check to see if there are any store numbers available for this project number. So select which store you're working on. Don't just pick any store number. Make sure that you're using the correct store number. Okay, so now it's going to complete your project manager name there, and then you're ready to save. So if you come in here and your project number is not loaded here, make sure that you select the none box. So if you select none here, What's going to happen, all of them will populate to none, and I need you to put your correct store number here and your project number. And then just hit save. You should never leave that unassigned. And then it's going to tell you your punch was saved. And then simply when you're ready to clock out, you're just going to go in there and clock out. And if you want to review your time card and approve it, then you'll see here, you'll have the green check mark. And this is where you'll approve your time card. Simply go in here and you want to click approve time card.